Hey, what's up everybody? Did you know that 96,000 people move to Las Vegas every single year? The question is why? Well, due to the Fed's interest rate hikes have increased the cost of living for many Americans across the country. Americans are now looking to relocate to Las Vegas because of no state income tax, low unemployment, low cost of living, and affordability for housing. We're also the entertainment capital of the world. So if you are thinking about relocating to Las Vegas, we would like to offer you a free Southern Nevada market report and a relocation guide. All you have to do is click on that link below to claim yours today. All right, what's up everybody? Another day, another property home tour. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Chakits, Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. I'm a licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So today we are in the city of Henderson. Anthem Country Club is the name of this master community. This is a golf course community. This is a guard-gated community. Now, you don't get too many communities like this anymore here in Las Vegas and Henderson. As you can see how wide the streets are. These are about 25 feet wide. Then we have sidewalks on one side. So something to keep in mind that you can only park on one side of the road. That is the side of the mailbox. But if you notice, there's no cluster mailbox. You actually have mailbox like every 4 houses, and that's where you're gonna share your mailbox. So your mailbox would be here, and there's like another one just right up here as well. So this home that we're gonna be touring today has been completely remodeled, so we're gonna be checking it out. Now this home was actually built in 2004. As you can see, this home sits way back on this piece of dirt here, on this parcel. Now this parcel here is 15,246 square feet. As you can see, we have a long driveway, which is really nice because if you have multiple cars, you can park a lot of cars on here. As you can see, the driveway, we do have some cracking. That's going to be typical for the age of the home, but we do have some control joints, but the slabs are pretty large, and that's the reason why we have cracking here. But that's going to be normal here. Now the home should be a post-tension slab. As you can see, this is a 3-car garage, but then the third car is a detached. During the early 2000s, when you wanted to come out here and build and buy one of these spec homes, you had the option to turn this garage into a casita. All the utilities are going to be on this side here, on the left-hand side of the garage. Looks like the exterior has been painted, which is really nice. But this is a very dramatic home. I love the eaves. They're about like 2 feet out, which is nice. What's great about that is it does block out the sun a little bit. It does help. We do have a Ring doorbell here. Like I said, this could have been a casita. We would have had a wall or a fence here. Then we would have had another gate right here. Then you could have put a pony wall right here. Then this would have been your entry into your casita. All right, let's go inside. It is a little bit chilly today. So temperatures out here in Las Vegas is roughly about 55 to 60 degrees. Now, what I like about this house is it has been completely remodeled. Some of the stuff that you see will be stock and standard. Some or majority of the things that you'll see now has been completely renovated and rehabbed. So I just want to kind of give you the lay of the land here. Now, the home is actually facing southeast. Your sun exposure is going to be out here in the back, which is really nice. So we'll start over here in the front. So we have basically two offices here. We have one here and one upstairs. But I'm not too sure what you guys would use this for. As you can see, these are very high ceilings. And then we have 2 speakers. Those are distribute sounds. The plantation shutters and the casings around the shutters are all original, but then they upgraded the baseboards here. They ripped it out, and they also did LVP. The baseboards on here are straight edge cornerings, and on this one right here, I think they're about 8 inches, but I love how high the ceiling is. Now, typically this would have been probably the formal dining room at that time, but I'd probably convert this over into an office. We have a 1-inch bullnose and orange peel texture. Now, a lot of the rocker switches, it looks like the original rocker switch panels. So right here, this would be your dining area. Again, we have 2 speakers, which is really nice. So, I mean, it's still a little bit sectioned off, but then it is also open at the same time, okay? That's what makes this really nice. So you do have some privacy, but then there's certain sections, which is great. All right, let's just go straight into the kitchen here. So the kitchen, we have a beautiful island, waterfall, and also with a book match quartz countertops. We do have some nice veining, 2-inch front face here. These are going to be full overlay cabinets. And if we take a look, these are not dovetails, but they're stapled, but these are not MDFs. As you can see, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ply on here. So this is engineering wood that has been all glued together. So this is still a quality cabinet, soft closing cabinet, combined with white shaker cabinets here. So we got the 42s, and it looks like we have some 18s with the upper crown to finish it off, all the way up to the top. It looks like we do have 12-foot ceilings here in the kitchen. Hand pulls are really nice. Full counter depth here with the refrigerator. And this is a kitchen aid. Brand new refrigerator, which is really nice. Looks like we do have a marble backsplash, subway tile. We have a center stagger here. And we have a hood. So this Wolf 48-inch here runs about $8,000. Sometimes you can get this on sale with the hood too as well, which is really nice. And they cladded this, which is, I think this is a great idea to clad it. It kind of gives that that customized look, right? Tons of storage space, that's for sure. Let's see if we got some storage on this side here. Oh yeah, look at that. They also did a good job here with the sink area. So this is undermounted with a dual basin here. Then we have a nice gooseneck overlooking the pool. We'll get into the pool in just a minute here. But also another thing I want to share with you guys, and I think this is important. If you guys are a first-time home buyer moving out here to Las Vegas and you have no clue where to start, how to find the best lender, right? How to negotiate from one lender to another to get the best rates, the best deals, how a real estate transaction works, how the process actually works. We actually created a free buyer's guide, and I want to actually give this to all my viewers. It took me a very long time to create this. I have a lot of pride in this. So if you're a first-time home buyer, I would like to share this with you. So give me a call and we'll send one of these out to you, okay? Now that being said, let's go over here. So it looks like they added a fireplace. This is an electric fireplace. It does give off some BTUs. How do you actually tell? Is because then you can see the heat strips here, which is really nice. And also this is remote, so this is how it actually works. You grab the remote, or there's also a switch here too as well, as you can see. There you go, the switch. You can change the colors here. You can actually add more heat if you choose to. You also have a remote, but what we're gonna do is go ahead and turn that off before I forget. So it looks like we have some porcelain tile. This has been cladded. This is a 3x4 on here, okay? And it looks like they also built a mantle here too as well. Do we have some LED strips underneath the, oh yeah, we do. Look at that. That's gonna be pretty cool. Lit up at night. Also, I've noticed that we do have distribute sounds as well, okay? Now, when it comes to speakers, when you're walking around the house, you need to see where it sources out to, right? Does it source out into a closet? And if it does, you need to source out every single wire, because then you can literally subdivide these into separate rooms. You can actually wire it to just for your TV area here if you're gonna do you know, surround sounds, but then obviously you're gonna need a subwoofer as well, okay? These are the original lighting, it looks like, as far as where they were set, but they added new flush mount lights here. These are all LED. Now right above here, we do have a crack here, but that's easy to fix. That just tells me, don't worry guys, what that is basically where probably the drywall meets together, and it's just your tape line. This will happen during the summer, during the winter time. Your home will have to adjust, and it constantly does move, especially with the temperature. That being said, never get hardwood floors. Hardwood floors here doesn't make any sense, because if you actually read the manufacturer warranty, the hardwood, especially if it's true hardwood, depending on oak, cherry wood, These things can split and they can buckle. You have to keep the temperature around 68 degrees, I believe. So it's just something to be aware of. Now, if you got to keep it at 68 degrees year round, then that means that your power bill is going to be pretty high. Oh, this is a little bit unique. So we have the pantry here. Is this a hidden walk-in closet? Oh, wow. I love what they did here. Very, very smart. So let me show you what they did here. This is a genius idea, believe it or not. So the wall ends here. Your kitchen ended here. They brung this all the way out, the cabinet. They built this out a little bit, so that way now you have more room to walk in. And the reason why they took this out 24 inches is because they know by taking this out 24 inches, they're gonna be adding this space. This was thought out, and they did a really good job, honestly. Now the oven, microwave, it's all over here, okay? Brand new, but it looks like we have different brands of appliances. Here is a remote for your pool. Now I didn't turn on the lights over here, so I do apologize. Now imagine a round kitchen table right here, just having your breakfast, just getting ready for work. Now, one thing I didn't mention was that this home has a total of 4 bedrooms. All the bedrooms have its own suite, which is nice. We also have 2 offices and a suite. I'm sorry, we have 4 bedrooms, right? Each bedroom will be a suite. Oh, actually 5. Look, we got one more down here. I totally forgot about that. We do have 2 offices and a loft as well. Now, if you guys want the dimensions of the floor plan, all you got to do is click on that link in the description below, or I will have the link in the comments as well. Another thing is that if you don't have a real estate agent, we definitely would love the opportunity to earn your business. On this one, we have 12 by 24 on the cladding here. Original tub. The tub has been glazed. We have the original cabinet here. Countertop has been replaced, and all the fixtures and the mirrors. The closet space on here is not that deep. Coming into the laundry room, we have Kenmore front load washer and dryer. Looks like we have the original cabinets here. It looks like they added some modern hand pulls, countertops, quartz countertops with some nice veining, undermounted sink, and to finish off with a 6-inch backsplash. Now let's go into the 2-car garage here. Let's see what we're working with. So this is actually a true 2-car garage, because we got 2 feet here, 2 feet here, 10 feet high inside the garage. Now the garage has been textured. It looks like you do have some baseboards as well. You have epoxy soft water, and then we have 2 hot water heaters. One's a Rudd and the other one's a Defender. It looks like the Defender is a new one. So with these total, it should be more than 60 gallons. We do have a service door that takes you out to the back as well. This is really nice if you have tools, you like to do the garden. Now you're gonna really find out how large this backyard is, so that's probably the reason why. All right, we're gonna finish. Now let's head on back. Now, I know this video is gonna be a little bit long, so I do apologize. Some of you guys like longer videos, some of you guys like shorter videos. Now coming into the guest bathroom, we got an 18-inch high toilet, floating vanity, gives you that nice modern style, which is really cool. Then the vessel sink. Then we have the nice stub. All right. What do we got here? Storage space. Oh my gosh. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Look at all this space. Like storage, this is like storage galore. Now imagine if you were a kid, and if I had a kid, I'd make this like one cool playroom for my kid. Like little couches and all that stuff. That'd be really cool. All right, let's go upstairs. So we're gonna hit a couple stairs before we hit a landing, come back up another couple stairs. And here's your office right here. As you can see how high the ceilings are. I mean, geez. Now for $1,949,000, it's a pretty good deal, guys. We're talking about location, location, location. The banister looks like almost like the original banister here. I didn't turn on the chandelier light, which is I should have. So down here we have the primary, then we have the loft and the bedrooms. We're going to start off down on this end. We have a loft here. We'll start off down this side. We have a bedroom off to the left, decent size. Now, again, if you guys want the dimensions, let me know. Well, don't let me know. Click on that link in the description. Coax cable outlet here, coax cable outlet here. And here's the suite here, as you can see. Same setup as downstairs. We're just going to turn off the lights. I've noticed homes that were built around the 2000s. If you take a look, this is 36 inches right here, it looks like, for the rocker switches. The rocker switches are a little bit lower with homes around the 2000. The newer ones are going to be a little bit higher. Now, I do prefer the higher ones. This is not the original door. They added this door here. Another suite, and this is a 3/4 bath. As far as quality work, I'm going to say it's pretty clean. The only thing is that you need to live in this property, because what happens is if you just let the home sit, you don't have maintenance on the home, the house is going to shift here and there. So these are just the original cabinets. Looks like it has been sanded and painted. The good news is that they also did the back of the panel as well, so that's how you check. Okay. Missing a couple bumpers, but that's easy to add. Let me get this light here. So we have a thermostat here. Then we have 2 return lines here. There's no filters right now. We have a ceiling fan, outlet here, and then we have another bathroom. The cabinets on this one is about 32 inches. It is a little bit lower during that time period, original cabinets. Then we have the tub shower combo, same setup as the rest of the bathrooms. Let's go take a look at the loft area. So in the loft, you could tell they added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flush mount lighting, LED again, and then we have 2 speakers, very large. I do love the fact that we do have a outlet on the floor here as well. So this could be like a game room, bonus room. Matter of fact, you could just make this into a theater room, okay? Now let's head over to the primary before we head on downstairs into the backyard. The primary is separate from all the other bedrooms. Here, before we enter the primary, as you can see, we have additional linen closet space. These are the original cabinets here, but they have been painted white, as you can see. Now Now coming into the primary. The primary is going to be in the back of the house. This is where all your sun exposure is going to be. Now remember, when you purchase a home, we typically negotiate about a 10-day due diligence period, and all your timelines will start once you have that fully executed contract. This is where you're going to do all your inspections to the home, okay? One of the things I want you to check is the type of insulation, if it's batten insulation or blown-in insulation. And if it is blown-in insulation, especially inside the attic, right? If at that time it was rated for if it was rated for R36, then you need to make sure that you have about at least 12 inches of insulation, okay? But your home inspector should be able to check all that stuff. So a lot of times home inspectors don't check that, but I always ask them to check that just to make sure, because insulation for a home is going to be very important as far as cost efficiency for your home. We do have a couple outlets here. We have a 3 coax cable, and that is probably a, let's see here. Looks like a telephone line. Let's go to the patio here, see what we're working with. Oh wow, look at this. You can see the south point right there. You can see the strip here. We gotta cut this tree down right here. I'm gonna have to contact the neighbor if I bought this home. Can I cut down your tree, please? So that way I can see the Las Vegas Strip. Let me see if I can go like this. Bam. But this is a very large balcony. And it's very clean. I'm looking at the deck itself. No cracking, well maintained. One of the things I would probably do is get rid of these pots here, because as you can see, it's creating some calcium buildup. I don't like the way it looks on the floor deck there. Now keep in mind where your sun exposure is, okay, where all the doors are, okay, the entry level, the entries to the house, you need to make sure a couple things. Like right here, okay, this is where you're gonna get a lot of your wear and tear for the sun exposure and, you know, from the rain and all that stuff. So just something to keep in mind. Now let's take a look at the bathroom here. See what we're working with. Okay, so the bathroom here, it looks like we have 36 by 5 feet here, it looks like. So it's a pretty big tile. I like how they gutted this. They kept the original block here, which is kind of cool. Believe it or not, I feel like it's very nice. And I love how we have a reflection from the sun from the glass to make this appear a lot larger. But not only that, it brings in a lot of light. Now let's take a look at the shower itself. Number one, let's take a look at the quality of the glass. We have a 1/2 inch glass, but as you can see, this glass has a lot of iron in it. I can just tell by the color, because if there wasn't iron in it, it wouldn't be this tinted. You can see right through it, but it would cost you a lot of money. It wouldn't make any sense. Here we got 1x1, or actually a 2x2 on the floor plan tile. And it looks like they definitely do have the proper cladding on the walls here for the shower. But one thing I've noticed here, if I put my hand here, okay, it's warmer here than me putting my hand here. Why? Number one, a tile, especially a porcelain tile with a sheen like this, absorb a lot of cold air and hot air. Remember how I said the sun beats on this side? So I could put my hand here and I could feel how much more hot it is here, okay? So here, this is kind of the weird thing. So these are things that you have to check. So here is all nice and cool, but then when I get it right about here, it gets very warm. Then after that, it gets cool again. So from here to here, it's hot. So the question is, why? probably this section right here is not insulated, okay? All this is insulated. So, as my, what is it called? What are those people called? Forensics. Yes, for homes. One thing I would question is, why is this hot? Because then now here is cool. It's warm here. And now, I wonder if there was actually a window here. Let's go take a look. How do we look? It's time to investigate. Forensic, baby. There it is. See that? So basically, the window was here. Remember this window? Brings in a lot of light. This is actually covered. So the heat is penetrating to that, hitting the hardy back, then hitting the tile. So this section right here is not insulated. Is it a big deal? No, not at all. But this is something that you need to be aware of, okay? And this brings me to the point where real estate agents are not made equally, okay? This is something I have a passion for, and this is something that I've been doing for a very, very long time. I have the experience, okay? I have rehabbed multiple homes. I understand how construction works. I've just been doing it so long. I come from the construction backside, or the background, not the backside. And when you have a love and a passion for these type of homes, it's, again, man, I always tell this to everybody. It's like buying a car, right? You know everything about the car. And the reason why I can say this analogy, because I'm getting in the cars, and I realize like how much attention to detail car lovers are. And that's how I feel about like homes, like literally. Especially a home like this. All I'm saying is, you're about to make the biggest purchase of your life, okay? You should be working with somebody, number one, that really is good at what they do, and that's going to represent you. But not only that, you need somebody that really understands all this stuff. I just been doing this for so long that you can't fool me. That's all I'm saying. Working with me, I'm just going to tell you how it is and how things work. And that's just the bottom line. And honestly, I feel like I'm the best agent. And sometimes when other clients work with other agents, I mean, it is what it is. But it just hurts me knowing that nobody's going to represent you. Nobody's going to look out for your best interests like the way I do. Nobody has more passion in real estate than I do. Okay, a couple things that I do see here. Okay. We have a 2-inch flange here that needs to be re-scraped and painted. However, what's cool is that we have motorized shades here, which is a plus. That is very expensive, believe it or not. Let's take a look at this side. We got some stamped concrete. We got some real grass, which is, you don't get too many homes with grass anymore. Let's go check the pool pump. We got a Pantry. This is a heater. And then it looks like we have 2 AC units. That looks like the original AC units. We got your TV connections. We have your exhaust out here. Then we take a look. We have your primary pan. Let me show you something. Primary pan right here, the drain line. You see why it's like that? Well, let me tell you. I bet you a lot of your agents won't know this. That tells me that the pan is probably starting to rust out, and that it just needs to be changed out. And if you're an agent out there watching this video, you better make damn sure you know everything about a house. because that's your job. It's your duty. It's your obligation. By taking somebody out, showing them a home, and putting it under contract, that doesn't make you an agent. And if you're a real estate agent and you're offended by that, then don't watch this channel. Straight up. I know some of you guys are going to hate on this, but I don't know. I'm on a rant today. I really am. Especially when I know I'm the right person for you and really can help you out, walk you through the process. This is all aftermarket. You can just tell. This is all aftermarket, built after the home. Now I'm just going to recap a little bit about the home before we finish this video up. I think this is important here. So this home is 4,163 square feet. It is 6 bedrooms with a loft, total of 6 bathrooms. The lot size is 15,248 square feet. With a pool, spa, it is heated. It was built in 2004. All appliances are included in the sale of this transaction. The HOAs will be $983 quarterly, so that brings it to $328 a month. Now, if you are interested in this property, I would hope you give me a call, because I definitely would love the opportunity to earn your business. Look, nobody's out there working like I am. I do this every day. All right. And also, you got to have some fun with this, right? Taxes is roughly about $7,563. If you are interested in this home, to tie up this property today, the earnest money deposit will run you $25,000. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for this video home tour. If you guys like more video home tours like this, let me know in the comments below. Or if you guys want me to go back and start touring only brand new homes, I could do that too as well. But I figure, why not this month we just do a series of resale homes that I think that are great value and great locations that I personally like myself. So just let me know in the comments. Other than that, I wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks. Peace. If you guys want to check out all our video home tours, we have over 1,800 video home tours. Just go ahead and click on this video right here. If you guys are in the market and you want to purchase a home and want to get started, visit lvhomeexperts.com. Scan this QR code right now. Also, if you guys just love real estate and want to get into real estate, go ahead and subscribe to our second channel. Until next time, peace.